See, the thing you need to do is define sometimes.
Drop a bomb on him.
Hi, my name's Daddy, and I play Clash of Clans sometimes. Illuminati confirmed. You guys have to check out this. This is we have a fantastic artistic community amongst Clashers, and I wanted to thank Calyptic for making these graphics for me. He wasn't asked to help out. He just went ahead and did it, and that to me shows how much care and just sense of community we have amongst Clashers. And I play sometimes, so I guess I'm a Clasher. This is not a high resolution picture of what he made, but check out the video. He actually made a better picture. This is the only one I had. But check out the video and the link in the description about the speed build for that. Also, check out Clash of Clans Forecaster. It's a website that's just come up. I think it's been around for a little bit, but I'm not sure if this is actually true, if the data in here is true or not, but it looks pretty funky anyway, so I'm going to pop a link in the description as well to that. It's a way to forecast loot according to time wherever you are in the world. Okay, so what are we doing today? Oh yes, it's the weaponized leaf blower. I've almost got enough gold. I've almost got 7.2 million. Check that out. I think I've got about another 80,000, something like that. 84,000 to go. So I'm going to be upgrading that today. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's the best defensive building in the world, but let's check out. But we're going to do it anyway, just so I can be maxed. So let's check out the attacks that brought me here. So this, of course, using Barch. So I'm using a multi-finger attack strategy on that. In fact, I was actually after the 3.2 thousand dark elixir there. So but I got the gold as well. So there's good gold in those hills. So Barbarians first, then the archers, and I was quite thick with those because I could see that there'd been attacked there before. So it's unlikely that there was going to be any big bombs. So I really wanted to overrun that mortar there as quickly as I possibly could. And then I'm going to throw in the Barbarians. They seem to be going off to the side a little bit, but it's okay because I got level 7 Barch is pretty brutal really. So I'm going to pop my heroes in because I've got the heroes available. The archers are just taking out their outline buildings around the dark elixir, and I'm just hoping that my troops are going to go into the core there. I'm going to pop the king because I need to get some speed into it really. The rage really gives that to get through that wall into the core. Once you're into the core, you really have no problem because you can just run amok. So the king's in the core, it's distracting so that the archers can take out the Inferno Tower. Come on archers, you can do it. A little bit more, you can do it. Yeah, you got that Inferno Tower. And then there's a queen, but the queen's got reach to get to that Dark Elixir drill, which is great. So we pretty much got all the Dark Elixir there. I'm not going to get that last storage with the troops that I had, or rather hadn't. So that was the one attack. Let's just check out this one. This one's with multiple spells. I'm kind of getting really spell happy here. So I'm seeing this is one of those locker bases. Right in the core, there's all the loot. Really bad idea. There's no separation. There's no segregation with walls, and there's no separated out. The last base, gold was separated out. I couldn't get it all. This one, it's all in one place. It's very convenient, really. So pop down the jump spell. I just missed the mortar there with that freeze spell. I was a bit kicking myself, but it was fortunate I managed to get through into the core because I had to rush that mortar, or it would just take out dozens of my ground troops. And then we got the jump spell. Remember, the jump's got a minute on it, so you can pop it down and it just sits there for a little while. And then my troops should go flooding into the core there, and actually onto that lava tower there, Inferno Tower there, which is pretty handy coincidence as well. So I'm getting into the core. I used a rage because I wanted the archers to be raged as well. I've still got both abilities of the king and the queen, but I needed to get down as quick as I possibly could. And those archers, I need some help from those archers because of course the king's rage doesn't affect archers. There we go. So that's more or less it really. I don't think there's much loot left, no. So I'm going to finish that up to save my heroes as much as I possibly can. But check that out, 386,000 gold. Perfect. So, as I mentioned, we are a knee high to a grasshopper to get my weaponized leaf blower. Nothing there. Let's keep going. And okay, 126,000 gold. It's pretty well separated out. It's not a bad base design actually. It's a weak defenses, but he's made up for it a lot by good base design. So let's, but it's going to give us what we need, right? So we've got some barbarians down, just a light sprinkling of barbarians in case there's any big bombs or spring traps there. I just want to take out these outlying buildings so that I've got more control over the artificial intelligence of the troops. So I'm going to take out those buildings that are inside that little pod there, that large tower there, and I've got a jump spell. So I'm going to jump my troops into the core to try and rush that mortar there that's just behind the wizard tower. So let's go and get those barbarians in first, of course. Golden rule. Oh, out come the clan castle troops. So I happen to have a lightning, and I wouldn't bother normally with the lightning, but I want to make sure I get every bit of gold here I can. So I'm going to smash those troops in. You know, I've got to go and do this in one go, really, because to get to that 7.2 million. Remain on the remain focused, Daddy. That's what they say. So there's some serious splash damage there, but it's quite nice to manage to get the dark elixir. So there's one more gold just to about 10 o'clock to that bunch of troops, and I think we're going to be okay. I think the archers are separated enough from the barbarians so that the mortar wouldn't hit them all. I have not quite got enough. I've got 20,000 gold to go, and there's a storage at the top there. I've got 14 barbarians and my clan castle. So, breaking with tradition, I'm going to be using my clan castle for farming, because I want to get through to that one little storage there, so I can get that final little bit of gold that I need. Unfortunately, I didn't have the balloons in my clan castle. I actually had some good stuff for the purpose. And let's see if we can get onto that storage. There we go. Okay, got the wizards on there. There's a level 6 maxed out wizards. Is it level 6, level 7? So that's taking the gold. Fantastic, 7.2 million. Now I did have a ton of gold in my clan castle as well, but it's with a 5% loot penalty on there. It's the best place to keep your gold, so I didn't bother using that. So anyway, there we go. So I've got 7.2 million in my storages. Let's just fill out my troops, and I can do the ceremony of the upgrading, the final upgrading of my weaponized leaf blower. So I'll be able to blow it even further. Here we go. Let's pop it over there with a spring trap behind it in case a giant comes anywhere near it. And it's going to go up to 3.6 tiles pushing away. Excellent. So, thank you very much indeed for watching. Have you done your weaponized leaf blower yet? Let me know in the comments. You guys take care. Bye for now.
Drop a bomb on 'em.